I made a video calling Nina Drama an industry plant. Well, one of my sewer rats sent it to her, and she responded. But first, there's something far more important we must discuss. We did it, boys. We fat-shamed Nina Drama into losing some weight. Check out this recent tweet. Starting my weight cut to fit into my UFC 305 dress. Wish me luck. LOL. Alright, first of all, that's not a sports bra. Alright? I've never seen a sports bra that low cut. You know what sports bras are supposed to do? They're supposed to keep your tits from bouncing around. They provide support, okay? These things are hanging right out. Because no Nina Drama video is complete without her tits in everybody's face. Because that's how she gets views. So of course, they're hanging out even during a workout video. God, she's so obnoxious at a public gym. Imagine you saw this. Jesus Christ, I would want to throw a barbell at her head. Just shameless. Alright, I'm gonna get copyright struck for that music. Alright, I mean, come on, put those things away. Anyway, you know for a fact that her all of a sudden trying to lose weight is 100% because of my relentless fat shaming of her. I broke her. I gave her an eating disorder. And Nina, you're welcome. I know you hate me, but one day you'll thank me. And I know you can do it. I believe in you, Nina Drama. I believe that you can lose weight and go back to being a thirst trap for 12-year-old boys. I believe in you, fatso. I mean, she's already looking less disgusting. She is looking thinner, and it's all thanks to me. Some of you guys think I'm mean, but sometimes that's what it takes to affect positive change in people's lives. There's been no more positive influence in Nina Drama's life than me. All the people around her enable her, right? Yeah, keep eating donuts. You look great. Not me. I told her the truth, and sometimes people need to hear it. And I only tell the truth here at the Sewer News Network. But anyways, let's not get crazy about her progress. She's still obviously fat, but she's not obese. Last time we checked in with her, she was morbidly obese. Now she's just fat. But that's progress, and she should be proud of that. But she should be very careful not to fall off the wagon. I mean, she sent a tweet like a day or two before this. Check this out. It's crazy. Look at this. Best burger you will try. Watch this.
I got the Western Drama burger. I'm going to town.
First of all, what are these rings? Did she just crumple up aluminum foil and wrap it around her fingers? Anyways, let's watch Fatso eat. That looks like a dry, tasteless burger. You're not fooling me, bitch. Anyway, enough about her fat ass, alright? The point of this video is to address her response to my video calling her an industry plant. Look at this. Right here is one of my sewer rats who sent her my video saying being an industry plant helped tremendously. There you go, links my video. And she responds to this. Here's her tweet. Let's just say I was an industry plant. Alright. So right there, you're an industry plant, right? Because otherwise, you would have said, no, I'm not an industry plant. Here's what really happened. Let's just say I was an industry plant. We're not starting off well here. All right, so let's just say I was an industry plant. The UFC can't force people to follow me. What? Huh? How does that refute being an industry plant? Nobody's saying the UFC is going around to people's homes, armed, putting guns to people's heads, saying you must watch Nina Drama. No, but if you're an industry plant, you get full UFC access from day one, which is fine. Megan O'Leary has that. Laura Sanko has that. But there's no question in people's minds that they are UFC employees. What you're trying to do is make it look like you're some homegrown content creator and this is all organic growth, and yet in your first ever UFC video, you have the official UFC camera crew following you around. I covered that in a previous video. I'm not going to go over it again here. So yeah, No, the UFC can't force people to follow you. Nobody can force anybody to follow any channel. What are you talking about? I have over 8 million followers across all my channels, and they're all real. You can check analytics on this. Yeah, and you were able to do that with the full support of the UFC. Being able to interview the top UFC champions, do vlogs with them, have the UFC camera crew film you. And I don't know if you guys noticed, she's always on UFC Embedded. Name another MMA YouTuber that is in UFC Embedded every time. She's a fixture in UFC Embeddeds. But you don't work for the UFC? Really? They just contact you? Hey, we love your YouTube videos. Fly out. We'll put you in Embedded. Okay. Yeah, so that's how you get your 8 million followers, right? Dumbass? You're on UFC Embedded. You do 30-minute vlogs with Sean Strickland, with Alex Pereira. This is what we're saying, dumbass. That you got those followers with the full support of the UFC plus tits. Simple math. So being a plant seems highly unlikely. No! It actually makes it guaranteed. What? She's not making any sense. I built 8 million followers by having UFC superstars in all of my videos, so it's unlikely that I'm an industry plant. What? Huh? And a plant for what? What's the agenda? Oh my God, she doesn't know what a plant is, or she's playing dumb. All I'm doing is showing another side to fighters that doesn't get shown in traditional media and make people laugh, not push a vaccine or an ideology. So how is that a bad thing? Sometimes I just want to quit YouTube and go into the mountains. Who wrote this tweet? Kamala Harris? It's just a word salad. It doesn't make any sense. She's trying to make some sort of point that industry plants have an agenda, like a political agenda to push, or they're pushing big pharma. That is, oh my God, that has nothing to do with being an industry plant. Okay, for you dumbasses, including this retard, who don't understand what an industry plant is, I'm going to explain this. Because I did get comments on my video saying, how do you define industry plant? Okay, industry plant is somebody that tries to make themselves look like they're every other creator, just starting out in their bedroom with no support, no backing, and they just blew up on their own without the industry behind them. There are MMA YouTubers who have been grinding for years, have built good followings. That is organic growth. They did not have the industry behind them. They did not have the UFC behind them. They did not have ESPN behind them. But when somebody in their first video is interviewing Khabib, is having the UFC camera crew follow them around in their first UFC video, that is the industry behind them. That is Dana White hiring them but keeping it secret to make it look like some random nobody just got famous covering the UFC. Aren't they wonderful? Now I've dissected her first YouTube video. Let's dissect her first Instagram video that involved the UFC. Look at this. This is the first video I could find on her channel that has anything to do with the UFC, okay? Her first UFC skit. Look at this.
Hey, it's your turn to interview. DC.
Bro, you got a napkin?
My God.
You got a napkin?
Hey. There you go. Is this good?
Thank you.
No problem.
That's her first Instagram video that has anything to do with the UFC. A skit with Daniel Cormier ripping somebody's shirt off. And Justin Gaethje as an extra. Nothing fishy there, folks. Totally looks like organic growth. I'm sure I could go to UFC Fight Week and say, hey, Daniel, I got a funny idea for a skit. You know what would happen? I would get suplexed on my head. Just kidding, my takedown defense is elite. But just imagine I was a regular person. At best, DC is completely ignoring me. At worst, security is taking me out of there. He's not gonna say, oh yeah, sure. How about I rip this guy's shirt off and give it to you as a napkin? And Justin Gaethje can play along too. I swear, if you guys still argue she's not an industry plant, you're retarded. And some of you say, so what if she's an industry plant? She's cute and funny. Okay, you're a mouth-breathing retard. You are the useful idiots. You are 99% of the Earth's population. Don't talk to me. This is not for you. This discussion is not for you. Go mouth breathe. Go mouth breathe. Eat your chicken nuggets and die. Hopefully die. Hopefully die really soon. Okay? Because you're just meat. You're just a ball of meat. Shut up and die, guys. Normally when I make a video, I get a lot of comments saying, "Oh my God, this video is so funny. This is the funniest video you made," which is strange to me because I'm a journalist. I don't try to make jokes. This video is not being funny at all. I'm just really annoyed at idiots. Okay. This is not like my usual videos. I'm just sick of stupid people. I'm sick of stupid people. Speaking of stupid people, stupid comments on my industry plant video, one thing a lot of people said was, "Actually, dude, it's not that hard to figure out. She blew up because she did videos with Sean Strickland. That's how she blew up. She's not an industry plant, bro. She just did lots of videos with Sean Strickland. That's how she blew up, doing vlogs with Sean Strickland." Doesn't that prove my point, you goddamn retard? Doesn't that prove my point, you retard? You low IQ, mouth-breathing mongoloid. How did she get interviews with Sean Strickland? How was she doing 30-minute long vlogs with Sean Strickland? How was she doing 30-minute vlogs with Sean Strickland during a fight week for him preparing for a championship fight? Guys, her vlogs are highly edited. For there to be a finished 30 minutes, they probably shot for 4 hours to have a tight 30 minutes where there's an interview and he's training her. They must have had 4 hours of his time during a fight leading up to a championship fight. But let's say they're some magicians and they only shot for 30 minutes and it ended up being a 30-minute finished vlog. Do you think I or any other MMA YouTuber could get 30 minutes of Sean Strickland's time? First of all, ever. Second of all, like 3 days before he's fighting Adesanya? Or 3 days before he's fighting Dricus du Plessis to defend his belt? Are you guys stupid? Actually, bro, she's not an industry plant. She just blew up doing tons of interviews and vlogs with Sean Strickland. What? How is my question? My question is how? How did she get that access, you idiots? I'm done, you guys. People are just too stupid. People are just too stupid and the internet made it worse. Or if it didn't make people stupider, which it clearly did, it gave stupid people a voice. Before, stupid people would just be shuffling around on the sidewalk mumbling to themselves. Now they can comment under my videos. And for that, the internet should have never been created. And pre-internet, Nina Drama would have never been famous. She would have done some photo shoots and some nudie mags and then developed a heroin addiction and died. That would have been her arc pre-internet, folks. Logan Paul, Jake Paul would have just done each other in the bum until they both got AIDS and died. That would have been their life story. Now they have a combined net worth of over $1 billion. The internet has done this. The internet has ruined everything. All right, so let's finish off this tweet where she tries to refute my claims of her being an industry plant. Maybe just admit I'm actually entertaining. LOL! In all caps. Maybe just admit I'm actually entertaining. Okay, let's grant you that. I don't think you are. I think you're cringy. I think you're a casual who knows nothing about UFC and you get views for your tits and UFC access. But let's say you are entertaining. I should hope so, idiot. Why else would the UFC hire you? I mean, obviously, for tits, right? There's the visual appeal she has with young UFC fans. But yeah, I should hope you're entertaining in front of the camera, idiot. So the UFC is gonna pick the next face of their social media. And they're gonna go, guys, let's not pick somebody who's entertaining. Huh? I mean, their first criteria is gonna be like, how does this chick look? Number 2, Is she entertaining? You wouldn't have been an industry plant otherwise. You have to have the looks and be entertaining. And by entertaining, I mean in the modern Jake Paul, Logan Paul sense, not actually an entertainer with any talent, because you have none. Also, here's a pic of my new haircut. Thoughts? Thoughts are it looks really dry and frizzy. But is she actually posting a pic of her new haircut? Or, scroll down, tit shot. Like this just proves everything wrong with her and everything wrong with society, that an idiot thirst trap like this got so famous so fast. And here's the thing, here's the sad thing. The comments don't trash her saying, yeah, you always just revert to pulling out your tits. No, it's just a bunch of white knights complimenting her. Let's read some of these comments. Ignore the noise. Do you, hun? Hun. She's not gonna bone you, dude. She's not gonna bone you. Steve Jeffs, let's look at this sad, pathetic loser. Oh my God, look at this dude. Look at this old ass white knight. Look at this guy. You think Nina Drama's gonna bone you? Ignore the noise. Do you, hun? The real ones get it. Guys, this is a real one. This is what a real one looks like. A real loser. The real ones get it. And it is another take on the fighters and fighting in general. It's refreshing. Keep it up. All caps. Doing awesome. Fist bumps from Canada. Okay, Canada guaranteed you're a cock then. Appreciate you. Thanks for the support. Does he reply? Always, hun. Jesus God, stop with the huns, dude. It's not working. Oh, this dude said what I was thinking. Always, hun. Enjoyed meeting ya in Toronto and enjoy the work. Do you? He wants to do you. Sad, sad, sad. You're a push-up bra industry plant. Right on, dude. I want all the push-up bras. Good reply, retard. Why even argue with the trolls? They all just jealous. That's the thing. You can just be immediately dismissed as a troll, as a hater, right? We're jealous. I wish my tits were that big. I wanted to showcase my haircut as well as clap back. LOL. Your haircut, huh? You plant those Mexican milker in the timeline. That's why. Half French and half Italian milkers. Yeah, sure. If I'd have to guess, I'd say she's half Indian, half Mexican, maybe. She's got an Arab look to her, but I feel like if she was legitimately an Arab, her family would have stoned her to death for being such a whore on camera. Plant or not, you are way better than 99% of the guys covering MMA. Is she? Is she really? She knows literally nothing about MMA or the UFC. Good Lord. Whoa, 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 guys, we got a good one. From Undead Uncle Sam. You started out doing porn, then became an internet whore. And here we are. You're most definitely a plant. Your looks are gone and you're getting fat. This guy has definitely seen my videos. Even Strickland said he doesn't recognize the girl in the pics you post. Either get younger and thinner or get a personality. Dude, take my thumbs up. That is definitely a sewer rat for that fat comment. You're funny and hot. End of story. And Nina, why are you justifying yourself to dickheads? Some people can't deal with a successful woman. Oh God, that again. I mean, the whole, you can't deal with a successful woman. You can't deal with a strong woman. I have zero issues with Laura Senko other than she gets horny for Shafkat, because that's really weird. I have zero issues with Megan O'Leary and nothing but respect for her. I'd argue that both of those women are more successful than Nina Drama. Now guys, I want to end this video by looking at her most recent tweet. A tweet celebrating 1 million subscribers. This is so cool to see. Thank you guys for all the love and support. If you're an MMA content creator, journalist, reporter, media, etc., start a YouTube, post, and be consistent. There isn't as much MMA content on YouTube as you think there is. Guys, that's the secret to success. Just post and be consistent, and you'll get 1 million subscribers in 1 year. Just like I did. Here's a few more tips, guys. And your first ever video on YouTube? Interview Khabib. Yeah. Also, have the UFC camera crew follow you around. Yeah. Oh, and here's another good tip. For your first video, do a skit with Daniel Cormier and Justin Gaethje. Yeah. That's all it takes, guys. That's all it takes to get 1 million subscribers in just about a year. Yeah. YouTube is probably the hardest platform, but definitely the most rewarding from a creator standpoint. Start a YouTube channel, and you too will have 1 million subscribers in a year. Easy peasy. I'll also be a secret YouTube employee that has full access to all of the UFC champions. Oh, and here's another great tip. Be in all of the UFC embeddeds. Yeah, that helps too. Yeah. Be consistent. Be consistent with how often you're in embedded. Guys, in the last 28 days, why am I pointing with my finger? I'm just so upset this video that I forgot to bring out the hand of truth. And I also forgot to use the most advanced video technology available to mankind. So why don't you go on ahead and zoom in, pause right there. The last 28 days, she got 100,000 subscribers. 100,000 subscribers in 1 month. Just be consistent, you guys. Just be consistent. Be consistent pulling your tits out and sucking Dana White's cock and let him come all over your face. Be consistent, guys. Be consistent. Consistently suck off all the UFC fighters. Consistently let Dana White fuck. I cut that bit out. I'm just, guys, it's been a rough week. It's been a rough week, you guys. Normally, guys, I can't even speak English. I can't even speak English anymore. I sound like a goddamn neckbeard caveman. Yeah. I mean, normally, guys, in my other videos, I got my notes, I got timestamps, but it's been a rough week. I wasn't able to prepare. I just pulled up some of this retard's tweets, and she's got a million subscribers, 100,000 subscribers over the last month. As a point of reference, I got 5,000 subscribers in the exact same time period. 5,000 even. And that's not representative of my growth normally. That's a very good month for me. I think 11 months ago, I had 500 subscribers. We're up to 42,000. And I am very thankful for that. I am shocked. I'm frankly shocked. I'm not jealous of this. I'm not comparing myself to this because it's a completely different situation. She's a UFC employee with full UFC access. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the vlogs I could do with UFC fighters? All right. The UFC would never let me do that. Obviously, I mean, I don't have tits. I'm not a chick. I'm not some ditzy retard. But they would never let me like spar with Strickland or spar with Adesanya or spar with Pereira. Because, oh my God, can you imagine a 125-pounder just putting them to sleep? Can you imagine? Can you imagine Alex Pereira in a fight week preparing for a title defense at light heavyweight, and they have me do a vlog with them, and I'm like, hey, you want to spar? And they just laugh and go, Shama, and then I sleep him. Like, that would destroy all his fighting cred that a 125-pounder slept him. You know, so I would never be afforded the opportunity to be an industry player in the first place. What was my point? Yeah, 42,000 just about in like 11 months. That's how many subscribers I've gained. That is insane. I didn't think I would be up to 10,000 subscribers after a year. So thank you guys so much. If I'm to be honest, I don't want to make another video on this channel. Not because of growth or anything. I'm just sick of talking about these retards. I'm sick of talking about her. I'm sick of talking about the Paul brothers. But you guys only watch my videos about Nina drama. I make anything else, nobody watches anything. I make a video about the cave dwellers and YouTube suppresses it. That's what happened on my last video, the one I made about Bilal Muhammad. It came out of the gate doing phenomenal. It was my #2 best video in the first 2 hours. That's what the analytics showed. It was flying. And then I got all these comments from Neckbeard saying, I reported you, I reported you, I reported you. And then lo and behold, hour 3 views went dead. It just died in hour 3 after multiple Neckbeards said, I reported you, you're racist. You're racist, I reported you. So yeah, I can't make videos about the neckbeards without YouTube suppressing me. Anyways, if you didn't see that video because YouTube suppressed it, watch it right here.